All right, well, hey everyone, it is Lisa, and here is a demo for how you should be doing assignment 2, our color mixing app part 2. So here's a little spoiler alert. When you are finished with it, it should look something like this, only even more so. You'll see I have some unfilled in shapes, but just kind of a heads up where we are headed and how we are going to get there. All right, so let's go back to our page and just kind of go step by step through here. So first thing, we're going to open our assignment 1 template file. So this is what you created yesterday or last week, or possibly yesterday, depending on when you were going to do that. So I have mine open, and let's minimize this. Next, we're going to go to File, Save as Local File, and save it. And we want this so that we have our assignment 2. And then basically, we're going to use the fill and border settings to add color to each shape and line created in assignment 1. And then on the screens with color mixing text, be sure to use the correct colors. Okay, so let's get back in here. So basically, we are going to add color to all of the things. So you should have all of your shapes from last week that you traced out. So now we're just going to go ahead and add color to them. And how we're going to do this is select our shape and then come over here to Appearance and check the box that says Fill. And then we can click on the box that says Fill and change it to any color we want to. So you can make these whatever colors you would like. So totally up to you, that sort of thing. One thing that's kind of fun once you start going on this, you can select, a shape if you want to. If you want it to be a different shape, you can use this, or I'm sorry, a different color. You can use this eyedropper and then just hover over another shape that's a different color and click on it and it'll assume that color. So kind of fun to try that. So basically just enjoy coloring in your shapes and seeing what you come up with. So when we said make sure that the ones that are color mixing, you use the correct colors, that's basically these. So the color green can be created by mixing blue and yellow. So you want to make this triangle green. And of course, by mixing blue and yellow, we want a yellow one, we want a blue one, and mine are just freakishly having the color show up there. Yours probably you will click fill and you'll have to choose a color. So this one too, red, yellow makes orange. So, pretend like somebody is going through this and, creating their own colors being mixed as they're going along. So for lines, same thing here. You may have to, if you grouped it, which I did, you may have to ungroup. And then where it's border, change the color. And, if you want to change the size or something, you can do that too, make it bigger. And then also, if you would like, you can experiment with these things like maybe adding a drop shadow or trying to make the drop shadow a different color. Not sure why you would, but something to think about if you want to make the drop shadow darker. So again, really use this assignment as an opportunity to play around with the appearance zone of XD and also try out the effects if you haven't been there yet, just to kind of see what fun you can do. Okay, so once you have all of your shapes filled in, and these are going to be for primary colors, red, yellow, blue. So just fill those in as well with those colors. I don't know why I think probably because I practiced doing this. I have the colors at the ready. It's like magic, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. Okay, so once you fill in all of your shapes and lines you created, so fill in the shapes that are closed change the color on the lines that are like the rainbow and stuff. Add 3 additional artboards to your document sized at iPhone XR, XS, Max 11. These new artboards will showcase images that are mostly made up of the colors in the mixing screens, green, orange, and purple. So again, we are making what's going to become these 3. So iPhone XR, XS, Max. Let's see if we can remember that successfully. So how we create a new artboard is we come to our artboard tool. And then we're going to click here. And you'll see that it's going to come to the side. What we want to do is click on the name itself, and then you can just drag it down so it's underneath. So we want the green one under the, well, it's going to showcase green, the orange under orange, and then purple under purple. So let's do that again. And very important, click on the, click on the right one. Click on the name. If you try to click here and drag, it's not going to work. So click on the name of the artboard. And then let's add one more. And there it is. All right. And then we are going to name your artboards color name photos. So to do that, we're going to double click on the title. So we're going to do green photos, orange photos, photos, oops. Okay. Add 3 circles in a vertical line on each new artboard. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, do 1 circle. I'm just gonna hold down my Option key, click and drag to get a second, click and drag to get a third, zip those all up. So basically I just copied and pasted. And speaking of copy and pasting, I'm gonna Command C, Command V, and get 3 more, and Command V, and get 3 more. So, you know, you really just draw 1 circle once and then you're good to go. Okay, and then the final step, add within each circle, add a photo that primarily showcases green, orange, or purple. You will have 1 screen for each color. So you're going to have, once again, show off the demo, 3 pictures in each of the circles. That's going to showcase each of the different colors. And you could change the background if you want to as well. Totally fine. Okay, so how you're going to do that is you're going to find your images first. So I'm going to come to Unsplash, and I'm going to do a search on grass and download. And you can, you know, get your pictures from wherever you want to. And then I'm going to select my shape. Super easy. Drag my picture into it. Let go. Oh, it appears. It's beautiful. You could also select your shape and go to import, and then you could find your shape that way and, you know, bring it in as well. I feel like just the dragging and dropping is so easy and it's kind of fun to watch. So, you know, let me do that again. So you can see this and drag and drop and put it in there. And then once it's in there, if you want to change it around, just double click on it and your shape becomes almost like a frame. And so then you can, you know, move it around as you want to, move your image around as you want to, and have some fun with, you know, how it appears, etc. Okay, so that's basically it. Let's see. When you're finished, save once more. And then this is the file that you're going to turn in. So again, when you are all finished with this, you should have something that's, you know, roughly like this. You can see I even played around here with the gradients. So I tried, you know, those kind of things. It's underneath solid color. So if you want to do that, you know, you could try that as well. But yeah, so save it up, save it as assignment 2, submit it, and you should be good to go. As always, if you have any questions about any of the course content, please let me know. reach out to me via email or ask in our questions zone, which I can even showcase since I'm in the classroom, in the question zone, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, and looking forward to seeing what you come up with. All right, hope you all have a great time adding some color to your color mixing app.